Well, when June rolls around, South Carolina roadsides are covered with roadside markets, and our farmers markets and our grocery stores all have certified South Carolina grown watermelons. It's a marvelous part of our agriculture history. And Blakely Johnson is going to represent us this year as the South Carolina Watermelon Queen. Congratulations on your title.
Well, thank you so very much.
And this is although there are not many people who just make their total living growing watermelons. Farmers are always looking for ways to diversify.
Exactly. Yes, ma'am. A lot that people really don't know about watermelons is that they're the most economically savvy treat that you can get. A single watermelon serves about 36 people, and it's 14 cents per serving. So it's one of the least expensive commodities that you can get.
Well, obviously you were not making that test at the family that Tony Melton grew up in, because I assure you they wouldn't have got any 34 people eating one watermelon, nor at my family. But for delicate people,
exactly.
I think that. But it is very economical, and it's just got so many nice things about it. Plus, when you get that little certified South Carolina sticker, you're helping the South Carolina farmers.
Exactly. You know, you see watermelons everywhere throughout the state during the summertime, and pick up one, help out your South Carolina watermelon grower, help out the Florida. We're all one big happy family of watermelon lovers, and
because of course it starts in one place, and then as the season grows, so you can really have a long extended time when we can find watermelons that are grown in the South.
Exactly.
Well, let's look about some things we can do other than just slice them up and stand on the back porch.
Of course. So we're going to be making our refreshing cucumber watermelon salad. So what you want to start out with is, of course, a watermelon. It'll be one
And you've used a seedless watermelon for this.
Exactly. Seedless watermelon, and you want to cube it up.
So this was like one of those little, they're kind of small.
Right.
And you've got it all prepared, already in little pieces.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you want to add that in there. Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Awesome.
So far.
Okay, so now that you've got that in there, you want to add your one small red onion that you halved, and you want to cut it into thin.
This is going to be so pretty.
Exactly. It's going to give you all your different colors, and it's going to be really, the flavors will mix nice too. And after you've added that, you want to add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and a lime juiced. Just one lime, which will equal about to 2 tablespoons of lime juice, but it's one lime.
Okay, so it kind of depends on the size of the lime.
Exactly, and if you want more lime juice to taste, or if you want less, then it just varies on your taste.
And a little bit of, how much olive oil?
2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of try to distribute that appropriately.
Exactly.
All right, we got that one done.
Okay, and then you want 3 little teeny tiny baby cucumbers.
South Carolina certified grown, of course. Because we'll be having plenty of cucumbers soon too, won't we?
Exactly. Yes, ma'am. And you want to dice those up.
Okay.
And put those in there too.
All righty.
And actually, the cucumber and the watermelon are from the same family.
Yes, they are.
They are.
They are. And they have to have bees to pollinate them.
Exactly.
Very important. Yeah.
You can't forget your bees.
Okay.
After you've added your cucumber, you want to take 1 cup of crumbled feta cheese and add that in there.
I love feta cheese.
Yes,
and we went to a sheep dairy up around Greenville, and they milk sheep and make feta cheese out of sheep milk. Have you ever? Sheep. Yep. And it was Whispering Pines, and those of you at home, if you want to, it's archived, and you can put Making It Grow YouTube Whispering Pines and see sheep getting milk. That's kind of an unusual thing to see.
I might go look that up.
It was really fun. Okay, so we got the feta cheese.
Okay.
What's next?
Now you want a half a cup of mint, and you want to slice it up really thin and fine.
Gosh.
And then once that's all in there, you want to toss it really good so you can get all the flavors around in there.
Gosh, look how pretty this is. All these colors. And it's going to have all sorts of different tastes. It's going to wake your mouth up, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
It really will. Gosh, what a great thing for a summer picnic.
That's
to take
right.
this with you. It'd be so cool and refreshing.
Exactly. And so after you've had your nice, it's kind of like a meal to go, or a salad to go with your meal.
Yes.
You can come over here and we'll try out our kind of dessert island fruit salad. This one's my personal favorite.
And we'll consider it very healthy because it's made of fruit.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So you'll start off with 2 cups of cubed seedless watermelon.
Okay, once again.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay, and then after that, I've already prepared this little mixture right here, but it's 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, a half a lime, which is about a tablespoon of lime juice, and then it's 1.5 teaspoons of rum extract.
Of rum extract?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, she's telling you the truth. It smells good.
And you know, if it's too much rum extract, you can, again, like the lime juice earlier, you can kind of mix it to,
of course, yeah.
adjust it to your wants and needs.
So this is going to be like an island kind of aspect, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly, yes, ma'am. So after that, we're going to take our kiwi. We have 2 kiwis.
Oh, isn't this going to be pretty? Look at that green with that
Absolutely.
red gollies.
I mean, you know, that's already the colors of a watermelon, so you're doing good. It's 2 kiwis peeled and diced.
Okay.
So we add that in there too.
Look, that's really going to be pretty.
Oh, I know. It's going to be really good too. And then we have mandarin slices, but you can use orange, you can use...
Or cuties or any
Exactly,
of those
exactly.
Yeah.
You have them, and then you have the halves. So you want tinier pieces.
You don't want a great big mouthful of orange.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then you add that in there. It's 1 orange. After you add that, then you mix that up. You want to kind of mix it around really good because you want that rum extract and your lime and your sugar water to kind of
coat everything.
Exactly. And once you've mixed that around really good, you're going to kind of let that sit for a little bit, but we're not going to let it sit. We're going to go ahead and top it with some coconut.
Oh, what fun.
So it's just however much coconut you want. You know, it's just for the top. But that's
you got it. Let's pull this over one that you've got one in a compote. Oh, I'm sorry. They're going to focus in it right over there. They said I always do everything wrong. But it really is very pretty like that. And I think that after, if you had a barbecue or something like this would just kind of cleanse your mouth, don't you think, and just leave you feel refreshed.
Exactly. You know, I always love fruit. And fruit in the summertime, especially when it's nice and cold and refreshing, you can't beat it. So.
Now, does watermelon have anything in it that's good for you besides just making you feel good when you eat it?
Yes, ma'am. A watermelon is a multivitamin within itself. It has vitamins A, B6, and C, and it also has important amino acids like lycopene and citrulline in it too.
Whoa, okay.
Yes, ma'am. And because it's 92% water, it's actually one of the most hydrating fruits that you can eat, fruits, vegetables. In a recent study, it was actually proven that watermelon is more hydrating than the leading sports drink.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that is one reason that I understand you and your fellow watermelon queens were the belles of the ball when they had the bridge run down in Charleston. Tell people what y'all did down there.
South Carolina does something that it's Watermelon Fuels athletes. We handed out over 40,000 cups of watermelon out that weekend, and people were coming from every which way trying to get their watermelon.
Not just the bridge runners, everybody.
Everybody. And
40,000 servings.
Yes, ma'am. It helps with muscle.
Yeah.
It replenishes your muscles, and because it's so hydrating, it was good for anybody. Outside working, running, whatever. So.
You and I talked earlier about how we have a mutual admiration society for Gilbert Miller, who's been doing wonderful, important research with watermelons down at the Edisto Rec.
Right.
And we have a day that's open to the public, and I know you'll be there.
That's right.
And so tell us when Watermelon Field Day is and what people can expect if they come for that.
Watermelon Field Day will be on July the 13th at the Blackville E-Rec, the Edisto Recreation and Education Center. And it is a day where people can just come out and see the wonderful work that Dr. Gilbert Miller does on his watermelons. We do so much research out there on not only watermelons, but different types of...
water usage, fertilization, all these things that are really critically important. And you get to eat the most wonderful watermelons in the world.
Exactly. Yeah. From all over the world, actually. We have several different varieties from all over, and we get to eat them and try them, and the public gets food too, so.
It's a win-win. And you have a couple of places that we can visit on the internet if we want to know more about South Carolina watermelons and get these recipes.
Exactly. You can visit www.watermelon.org, which is the National Watermelon Promotion Board. Or you can visit the South Carolina Department of Agriculture website, and you can follow the link that will lead you to the Watermelon Association.
Well, Blakely Johnson, we want to thank you so much. We want to thank you for the years that you spent in the summertime working down there in Blackville, out in the fields. She does not always look this dressed up. She gets out there and works just like everybody else on the farm does. It's hard work, but the results of it are well worth it, and we want to salute our South Carolina watermelon growers and you for being our representative. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
All righty.